Hello and welcome again to Silver Gold TV, your one place for all silver and gold related news. Hey guys, I got a great video for you guys. This could touch topic on the silver short squeeze and how different mindsets happen when people are trying to make a quick buck in silver. And now you have all these silver channels telling people, hey, don't be discouraged. uh, Silver is like a longer term investment. um, People were expecting silver to do the same thing as GameStop and other like that. I for one, and to the contrary, probably a lot of silver channels out there that only do the physical. I do physical silver, paper silver, and I trade in other equities as well. So I'm gonna give you a different perspective on things. I'm gonna talk about why it failed, most likely, but it didn't really fail, and it brought more attention to the silver as a commodity and silver as an investment. But there is, I think someone has to clear some stuff up. And also going to show you why it doesn't. And on the flip side of things, I hear channels saying, "Oh, a long time ago it was $5, $10, and now it's 30, 35, 40, depending on what website you're trying to get silver from." I'm gonna show you that you don't have to wait until you're like 50 or 60 and started stacking at 20 to make money off of silver. I'll show you why, how, and I'll give you proof of how you can make silver money with silver. In like, what is it, since March. I'm gonna show you basically a purchase I made in March, and I got blasted for this. I mean, I got destroyed. I had silver channels out there even called me a shill for pushing silver when it dropped really low, and saying that people should pay those premiums because we had $5 to $10 premiums back in March when there was an actual real short supply of silver, not an artificial mass people in masses buying. It was an actual shortage of actual coins because the pandemic. Oh, bad word. Shouldn't be saying that. Because the beer bug really shut down the mints. So the mints themselves weren't producing coins, therefore the premiums just skyrocketed. And it's the first time premiums have skyrocketed in a very long time. So I'm gonna get to that, and I'm gonna get to when you can make money with silver, how to invest in silver, and also a topic that I'm gonna get some heat on because a lot of silver stackers do not like the paper silver. But I have to show you guys, if you're here to make money, if you're here to invest, and if you're here with an open mind, I'll teach you some cool stuff, guys, and I'll show you proof of it. I'm not just blabbing in the wind. I gotta show you some cool stuff. Before we get to that, I gotta talk about my sponsor, Aquarius Plata. This is their business card. Their phone number will be on the description. They are a very cool company, guys. They also sell silver, gold, and 999 fine. They could get silver made for you, like actual rounds. And they also sell wholesale if you're ever interested in selling jewelry for wholesale prices and to the public. They work with people that hand make the silver products. So they've been working silver for quite some time, and they know what they're doing. So make sure you hit them up, guys. I mean, it's not much, but it's my sponsor, So hopefully you guys hit them up. If you buy something from, tell them Silver Gold TV sent you. It'll help out my channel a lot. Because, you know, things the way they are, you gotta figure stuff out. All right, guys. Now to the actual video. Oh, brother. First, I gotta show you some really cool stuff. I got this. I picked this up back in the day. back before the pandemic. Hope you can see it. It's hard to focus because of the hard casing, but it's a one onza plata pura from 1985 Mexico. So it's the 1 ounce Mexican coin. Oh man, that's really bad to focus. But it's really nice coin. All right, guys. We are trading in silver in a very interesting time. Just like every other industry that's out there, because of the beer bug, because of the situation, because of the shutdowns, because the market is very basically grind to a halt, except for the stock market for um, massive Minucci Scucci printing. But I gotta try to clear some things up for you. First, silver is only affected when the only actual time silver was affected was when they shut down the production of mints for rounds and for American Silver Eagles, because that was back in March, and that was a real shortage in the actual product. That's the real deal, right? And I'll explain the real deal from the short squeeze that we try to create. I, for one, did not make videos on the short squeeze. I, for one, unlike many other silver channels out there, was not promoting it. And I'll give my reasons for that. Reason number one, I really didn't think it was going to do much in the actual spot price. Reason number two, I actually expected it. I actually predicted it with my local friends and family. And I told them, don't buy right now. Why? Because they're gonna smack it down and it's gonna get hit hard. And it went up what, $2 and then got smacked back down $3. That's what happens. You cannot catch. You could catch GameStop off guard, but you cannot do that with silver because it's not corporations, it's not hedge funds, it's governments involved and interests of many major political, nationally and international reasons that they want to keep silver suppressed. So yeah, they have bigger think tank groups. So I expected, because there was a big euphoria and they made the GameStop happen, they basically were ready for it. And not only were they ready for it, but they have bigger think tanks, and they were they knew exactly what to do and they knew exactly what to expect. And now is the time for you guys to realize that you have to, if you want to buy into physical silver, you're buying into physical silver because you want to protect your wealth. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you were in GameStop and you bought in at $5 and you sold at 500, then you sell and then you buy silver, because silver may go up, may go down, may go up, may go down, but throughout history, it has always retained value. Value. It always has value and purchasing power to it. It has never not had value. So with that said, would you rather keep your money in the stock market and risk another volatility like that? If you're fortunate enough to buy in $5 and sell 500, you need to put that money in something that's solid, something that is real, something that you could hold in your hand, something that you could have in your vaults, something that is physical, tangible wealth that ain't nobody gonna take from you. And if you bought it in cash, ain't nobody know you got it. You know what I mean? So just don't go around telling people, hey, I own 10, 20, $30,000, 30,000 ounces. Don't tell people that. They don't have to know that. just know that your wealth is protected there. Your wealth is not protected in the stock market. Your wealth is not protected in your bank. Your wealth is not protected anywhere else. If you want to protect your wealth, you buy silver and gold. You buy silver and gold, precious metals. You buy silver and gold, precious metals. That protects your wealth. It's a wealth preservation system. That's what it is. All right. With that said, how do you make money with silver? You take advantage of situations when they appear and they present themselves. For example, I got a lot of heat. I got a lot of criticism. I was even called a shill. And frankly, kind of hurts because buying I've been buying silver and in the silver market for a long time, more than most people that are first comers for sure. Unlike other people that probably inherited silver and then were taught by their parents, no, I came to silver in my own way. I started in many other investments, but then I realized, you know what? The safest thing I could do with my money is put in silver and gold. So that's what I did. Since then, things have been working out pretty well. Okay, so how do you make money with silver and gold? You buy when it's a real situation, and you buy when no one's paying attention to silver. Right now, with the premiums, oh my God. All right, again, I got called a shill for this, guys. But when March, go look at the charts. March had silver drop to like $12, $13, maybe $14, around that area. It dropped like hard. It came from like, it was at close to 30, 25, and then it's totally spiked. I'm talking about the spot price, obviously. It spiked down to like 12, 13, and $14 in March. That's spot price. And spot price is again heavily manipulated. Why? Because it makes no sense during a pandemic when there's shortage of actual physical silver for the spot price to drop. It makes no sense whatsoever. That's like saying I have no apples, people want apples, but I'm gonna give them away. It makes no sense. Like it's like saying there's 10 people that want one apple and I only have 5 apples. But instead of selling them, more expensively, I'm just gonna give them away. It makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense whatsoever. So I saw that as an opportunity to buy, and I have proof. I'll show you proof. I have a receipt. I'll show you a receipt of March. It has a date. It says March 7, 2020. It even has an hour to it. 11:06 a.m. I won't show you the place I bought it from because I'm not sponsored and I don't want to get any issues. I will show you I'll show you my sponsor's card on top of the receipt where the name would be of the company that I bought from, so I don't get into any trouble. Okay, but with that said, guys, it went down to 12, 13, $14, and people were losing their mind over the $10 premiums. There was 5, 7, and $10 premiums at the time. People were losing their mind. I was called a shill for telling people. I tried to tell everybody. I almost went to almost every chat that I could find in any other silver channel to try to talk to people and tell them this is the time to buy. This is the time to buy. This is the time to buy. And people were saying, no, 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 premiums are too high. Premiums have to come down. Premiums this, premiums that. Okay? With that said, check out my receipt. Maybe I should just fold up. Oh, maybe I should just fold my name as well. Well, I'll put this on top of my name. Okay. First thing I want you to see is the date. It's here stamped. It says March. I hope you can see it. It says March 7th, 2020, 11 a.m. Can you see it? With that said, check out. I bought this gold piece there that particular day. I bought a gold piece. And I bought 62 ounces of American Silver Eagles. That's what it says right there. I got one Canadian Maple Leaf and 62 ounces. Can you guys see that? Do you see how much I paid per ounce? I paid $19, close to $20 per ounce. And I was called a shill. I was called crazy. I was called, you name it. You name it, guys. It was pretty dark. Because at the time, spot price was $12 or $13. And I was crazy enough to pay $7, $8, $10 over spot. Who's crazy now, guys? I'm sorry, man. I have to say it. Told you so. I have to say it, man. I told a lot of people this was the time to buy. I paid $7 over spot or $8. I forget what it was. That's the receipt. This is real proof right here. And now, if I take my silver to any store, they will pay me an average of $30. I've been calling around, average 30, 31, 29, and that's over premium. And I'll be making a $10 profit on every single ounce I bought, paying the $10 premium that I paid. All right, that's proof that you can make silver and not wait 20, 30 years to make money. But I'm not selling at 30 anytime soon. I'm not gonna sell my silver at 30. Why? Because I expect it to go up more. Now we're looking at premiums that are close to $15 or more. Spot price around 27 right now, and you could buy an American Silver Eagle for $40 in on the major retailer websites. That's well over $7, well over $5, well over $10. Now, my question is to you: do you think that now you should be paying those premiums? I said you should pay those premiums back in March. But do I believe personally that now is the time to be paying those premiums? If I'm selling you the silver, I'll tell you, yes, go ahead and buy it. Because I'll be selling it to you at $40 and I bought it at $20 and I'll be making a killing. But if I'm your friend, if I really want to tell you what's going on, I personally believe that this short squeeze is manufactured by citizens, is created by people that want to buy into silver but don't really know what it really is or how it really works. Therefore, they're going to get smashed and they're probably going to sell short and not hold. And because of all this attention that we're getting into the silver, prices are skyrocketing, but not because of actual shortages. It's because of but because of people like you and me flocking into the stores and buying silver. If anything, and if you have the silver and you bought it cheap and you're willing to sell it to the stores, they'll take it from your hands like candy. In fact, if you want to sell it to me, I'll take it from your hands like candy. Why? Because I know I could flip it. I know I could sell it quickly. And this euphoria, it's gonna, I believe, personally, it's gonna be short-lived. Why? Because these people that are coming into the silver community, I have not done no numbers or nothing, but it's just the way it works generally. Out of 10 people that are coming in, 7 are because of are not gonna stay. 2 or 3 will stay and understand and learn and be willing to understand what silver is about, what it really is, how it really works, and how to actually buy and sell and make a profit. Again, the majority of people that are buying right now will be coming to me and to stores and to other places to sell it in about a month or 2, tops, because they're not people that are willing to wait. They're not people that are understanding. A lot of them are like, oh, we failed in this, let's go to the next best thing. Unfortunately, the younger generations are too short-minded when it comes to investing. They got used to Bitcoin going 500 million, 0, 300 million, 0. You know, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but it goes up and down like by the minute, by the second. And silver's just not that. Stock market. Then they started the stock market. it was successful. Why? Because the stock market can be as volatile or close to volatile, especially depending on what you're buying. They've been working, I've been following this before GameStop, and I've been seeing what they're doing, and I just see it as very high risk investing, but it is doable. They're doing it. The problem with Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and the stock market compared to silver and precious metals is there are two very different animals. You're not gonna do with silver what you did with GameStop or with Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. I mean, it's common sense, guys. If one guy tweets out, if one guy that likes electric cars tweets out and is selling you electric cars, and he's like, "Oh, woof woof, guys, yeah, funny, ha ha ha," and then it shoots up. Do you honestly think that real tangible wealth works that way? I mean, guys, think about it, man. I mean, it's. I know you could profit. Go ahead, go make your money. Go risk your $100 and try to make 1 million. And if it works, great. But if you bought $100 and then it crashes, then you just lost your $100. Um, it's just kind of hilarious to me. And don't get me wrong, I myself I'm in the stock market. I'll explain to you if I'm not. I'm telling you right now, personally, I am not paying the premiums. Right now, what I'm doing, I'll show you, and I'll show you proof. I'll show you proof of what I'm doing, and I'll show you how to make money during this moment. There's two major things in silver. There's the stock market paper silver, and there is also the physical silver. You cannot go after the physical silver, guys, the way you try to do the stock market, because it's very, very different type of animal. It take longer for it to give you profit, but it can give you profit. From March to now, it's basically almost a year, and I'm making at every $20, I could make 30, and if I sell it to a store, well, I could make double my money. Ain't no investment that I know that any bank or hedge fund will offer you that will double your money in 1 year. Again, for Bitcoin traders, for cryptocurrency traders, and for volatile penny stock traders, doubling your money in 1 year is laughable, right? But the thing is, you're risking a lot, and I ain't risking anything basically, because silver will always hold value. Silver will go up, silver will go down, but it will always hold value. I am risking absolutely nothing compared to the amount of risk you're taking. You're taking a lot of risk, and you will make money, and you just gotta play it safe. And unlike me, I play it safe, and I'm just sitting on it, and I'm making money without risking much. It's in my hand, it's mine. Unless it's actually physically stolen, it ain't going nowhere. That's how silver works, guys. All right, now to that, I'm still in silver. Obviously, it will always be in silver, but I'm telling you, premiums right now are artificial because of hype, and not because of any actual reasons why it should be a premium to it. I'll show you how to make money right now. Again, when people were paying those crazy premium, when people weren't willing to pay premiums in March, I noticed one major thing. Stock market paper silver crashed just with the spot price, except it's a lot more volatile. And you cannot buy silver anywhere at 12, 13, or $14 an ounce. Why? Because they weren't willing to sell you silver at 12, 13, $14 an ounce. But you know what that spot price dictates, and who actually pays that spot price is they pay it to the miners and the producers and the extractors of physical silver and gold at their mines. So where would be the logical reason or the logical place for you to buy silver at spot price when you cannot get the physical silver anywhere close to spot price? That's right, in stock market. In the stock market. Back in March, besides paying the ridiculous $10 premiums that still made me a lot of money, I made a lot more money buying the stocks. And I got a lot of hate for saying that back then too. A lot of people said, no, you don't buy stocks. That's not you. That's not money. That's paper money. Yeah, that's paper money, but it's safer and it's more reliable, and it's more consistent, especially when you know what you're doing. When I'm talking specifically about mining stocks, not about these volatile penny stocks. No, I'm talking about mining stocks. Okay, if I buy 1 ounce, put it this way: if I buy 1 ounce and I pay $10 premium, I'm already in the red. You could say that for buying the ounce, right? And I have to wait for the premium to go up, or the premiums to go up, or the spot price to go up. A minery is worth the amount of ounces, well, more or less, and there's other things, but think about it this way to simplify things. A miner is worth the amount of ounces it could extract and other explanations. There's other things, but let's simplify it. The amount of ounces it could extract per day, per week, or per month. And that's what they sell at spot price. So when spot price crashed to $12, $13, and $14 an hour, a lot of them lost a lot of revenue because they were selling at $30 an ounce, and suddenly they're selling half of what they were selling for. So stocks that were like $30 went to like $15. Stocks that were like 25, basically they all crashed to like half of their value. And I bought a lot of them and I sold a lot of them. After like a month or two, I doubled and tripled my money. Unfortunately, I didn't have much money in them at that time. But I'm telling you right now, I was right. I still right. And it is my opinion. It is my investment. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing right now. Since spot has gone way down and premiums have gone way up, I'm not willing to pay those premiums. Unlike the $10 premiums that were a real reason for, I'm not willing to pay these premiums that there is no real reason for except hype. So I'll show you my Robinhood app, and I will show you my positions that I have in silver miners. And just today, I bought them on Thursday last week, on Wednesday last week, and ever since then I've been having positive returns and green numbers since I bought it. Let me just get this here. Give me 1 second. These are my positions right now. Can you see that? As you can see, they are all positive. That's Pan American Silver at top. That's, all of these are miners. All of these are miners. And I am green. All green. If you do stock markets, green is good, red is bad. That's like the first thing you'll ever notice. I am up 2 to 5% on the daily. This is just today. 2 to 5% on each one of my stocks. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different miners. 7 different miners, varied shares in every miner. My total investment on top, you can see, is $4,800. It's not much for many people, but it's enough money that I'm willing to bet on. And I don't think this time it's gonna double or triple. I don't believe this time it's gonna double or triple my money like in March, because again, artificial, again, not real, again, just hype. But because of the hype, the big players decided to smash spot price down, and because they smashed spot price down, it created an artificial situation created because of hype, because the hype made the major players react to the hype. And because of their reaction, they basically did the same thing that they did to silver back in March, except without as much of an extreme, but the buying opportunity is still there. So basically what they did is they smashed the spot price back down, hurting all the miners. Therefore, the miners can give you a positive return, a predictable positive return, just based on the fact that it's going to go back up. They smashed it down, you buy the stocks, and it's going to go back up. The spot price will go back up, and when spot price goes back up, predictively, your stocks will be worth more. I know this was a longer video, guys, but I really had to explain some things to you. I really wanted to show you proof that you don't have to wait 20 years to make money in silver. You'll have to wait a very long time if you're willing to pay ridiculous prices like the premiums that we're having that are just based on hype. In fact, some stores that do not follow Reddit or are still oblivious to what's going on in the internet are local stores. The internet stores and all that, they know what's going on. But some local stores out from like major cities that already know what's going on, some of them didn't even know what Reddit was doing, and people were able to pick up the silver at normal premiums, and that is amazing. That is amazing, right? But that's not the case for everybody. So for most people right now, you're going to a store for the first time because you hear all this Reddit hype, and the store owner knows that he's never seen you. The store owner knows that because of the questions you're asking, you have no idea what you're buying. The store owner is in the line of making business, of buying and selling silver for profit. Nobody is selling silver as a non-profit. It's not going to happen. And if it does, it'll be very weird. But everybody is in the business to make profit. So if they see you're new, they see they never seen you before, and you walk in with a lot of cash, what do you think they're going to sell you the premiums as? It's common sense. You would do it. I would do it. Anybody would do it because you're in the business to make money. Simple as that. Simple as that. Doesn't get clearer than that. But unlike in March, the premiums are just hype. And unlike in March, that the spot price got smacked down by the same institutions, well, we have the similar situation now, and because of it, we have the same buying opportunity in silver miners. Again, this is my opinion. This is what I did. This is what made me money. But again, it's not investing advice, and I'm not liable for anything that you may or may not do. I'm only some random guy on YouTube that's been doing silver for some time, and I know my stuff when it comes to silver. But if you know better, either I'm just a voice to hear. I like a quote that's really interesting. I love it. Listen to everybody, but do your own thing. Hear all, but obey none. It's basically what they're saying is be open to everyone's point of view. Listen to them, hear them out, and if it works for you, accept it. And if it doesn't work for you, don't accept it. I'm not selling you silver. I'm not pressuring you to buy silver. I'm not here in the business of hyping things, and I'm not here in the business of being a shill, the way I was called. But I am here to try to inform you, to try to let you know what is and isn't real. And also, give me a like, give me a share. I'm in YouTube because I have a sponsor, thankfully, that they're really cool. And I'm in YouTube because I want to grow my channel and I want to eventually get AdSense. That's why I make my content. I don't make my content for as clickbait. I do not make my content to follow every hypey thing that's going on. Again, I did not make a video about the silver short squeeze because I knew there was nothing to it. There was nothing to it. I didn't believe it was going to happen, especially on Sunday night when the market opened last week and it went up like $2 or $3. I was like, yeah, nothing happened. And the reaction from the institutions came in and smashed any movement whatsoever. So again, if you want to make money right now, my opinion is silver stocks, and I proved that I could do that in March with a real short, and an artificial short should react the same. Should react the same. But they are always curveballs. So just make sure past performance does not guarantee future performance. It never does. But it does, they say history does not repeat, but it does rhyme. So we'll be in a positive ballpark for sure. Thanks, guys. Again, this is Silver Gold TV, your one place for all silver and gold related news. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one.